Oh, wow. Okay. Live. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hi, hi. Please let me know if there is sound. And please click like and share for this video. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. I feel so nervous. Okay. Doing this. Doing this. Wow. Okay. Hi there. Please let me know if sound is good. Jeez, it's been a while. So I am back, my place, feeling awesome, but it's super exhausted. My sister got married, y'all. So happy for her. But I'm so, so tired from everything that went down. Like, I think my mental headspace kind of like took it all in, and I was I was in bed for most of the week, guys. Like, that's how tired I am. But managed to do some work. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. Um, for this week, I just want us to reflect on our goals and our diet. Our diet, not necessarily meaning what we eat, but everything we take in. So, there's a song that keeps popping in my head by Amir Suleiman, a poet. It says, I'm better than I was, worse than I'm going to be. My heart filled with love, the battlefield in front of me. Love that song. It's titled I Can't Get Enough. And this is kind of speaks to the journey that we're all going through. You can never have enough until it's end of story, until you're taking that death nap and people are just singing or saying whatever about you. That's when you know you've had enough. And speaking on the matter of diet, this my first encounter with having to go through that process of changing your diet and your mental headspace was when my boyfriend at the time and the father of my daughter left me pregnant. And I was so angry, and I felt I was naive at the time because I was like, how could that happen to me? And it actually took me reflecting that I was believing everything that was being said to me. So I decided, you know what? Let me work on myself. And the first time I went through the diet phase, I was speaking on wanting wisdom upon my life. And I wasn't sure how I was going to do that. But the one thing I knew to do was to fast, sacrifice my time on things that I wanted, and just not focus on them, not do, like, change my routine, work on myself, fast, meditate 40 days straight. I fasted and I meditated because I wanted wisdom. And I went through a lot around that time, and I wasn't sure what was happening, but it always came back to me that I wanted wisdom. And I experienced a lot of things in a short space of time to awaken that side of me that wanted wisdom, and that mental capacity of being able to distinguish things and things that were like coming at me. And now, when I share stories or when I give people advice, they always, like, most of the time, they compliment me and saying, "Wow, that's so wise." And I think when I look at it, I'm like, no, man, I really did work on myself and change a lot of things and made sure that I got this skill, this person that was wise. And I'm glad that it shows. I'm glad that people actually see that. And a couple of years down the line, I I was feeling, I always got sick, and I had to spend like a couple of months going to the clinic, and it affected my business. It affected my employment, because as much as people won't say, but like, why are you always going to the clinic? But you can see the frustration in the workspace. And I got tired of that. Like, I know around this time I have to ask, and I have to be spending a whole lot of time at the clinic. And I decided, you know what, let me change my diet again. But now this time it was my physical diet. I was looking at, like, okay, most of the things that I'm eating, I shouldn't be eating in any case. But then what would take me to that space of not having to go to long queues at the clinic and just find myself wasting an entire day just to get a checkup or just to get aspirin and calling it a day? I decided to change my diet. Now this one is for you. What are you doing to complement your goals? What diet do you have in place that will complement your goals? You want to be a business person, you want to be a singer, you want to be an author. What chunk of your time are you dedicating to that? Are you researching the authors that inspire you? Are you researching what kind of message is out there, and what message do you want to push? Because it's one thing to have a goal, but then we must always have that engraved in our heads that we have to work each and every day. We are working towards that goal each and every day. Doesn't matter if it's a short-term goal, doesn't matter if it's a long-term goal. Every part of our lives should reflect how much we want that goal, how much we want to achieve that goal. Every aspect of our lives, from the time we wake up in the morning, our first thought of the day must reflect how much we want that goal. To when we go to bed at night. So what elements, or what diet are you going through to actually show that you are working towards the goal, to show that you actually, this is what you want in life? Because most of the time we feel like if we have a goal set and then we kind of have to wait, that sentiment of all good things come to those who wait, it doesn't. Opportunity is not out there waiting to come towards you. You must show that you are ready for the opportunity. You must show that you are ready to step into your goal, to step into yourself in order to achieve what you want to achieve. And most of the time we forget, because we overlook the things that we take in. Because if you want to be the greatest of all times in whatever you want to be, and you spend your time watching TV, and you spend your time just lazing around, chilling with friends, what steps are you taking in order to achieve your goal? You see, because at the end of the day, there will be people that see the value in the goal that you set, and they will go after it, and they will succeed, because giving it your all is the ultimate. And I remember, when growing up, my mom used to get us a lot of DVDs, and before it was DVDs, it was VHS tapes. And there was this movie starring Whoopi Goldberg called Sister Act. And the Sister Act 1, there was this class that she was teaching, because she was a substitute teacher. And there's always that scene where she's asking them what they want to do and how they're gonna get it. And this one girl was like, if you want to be someone, if you want to get somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. And this applies to each and every one of us. If you want to be somewhere, we have to get up and pay attention. Pay attention to the things that we are taking in. Pay attention to the things that are surrounding us. Because it's not necessary. We always say that you must change your friends. It's not enough to change your friends. Every aspect of our lives, we have to tailor make in order to fit our goals. Because our goals are there. Our goals are ready. We have to step into them. They're not going to come towards us like, yeah, we feel like you're ready. No, they're waiting. We have to take the necessary steps to get to where we want to be. We are the ones that are constantly in the move, constantly growing towards something greater. And if you do not realize that, then that's when your life starts becoming complacent. That's when you start becoming comfortable with your surroundings. And then you don't see a way out. You're like, might as well. I'm still alive. Things are still going. But if that's not enough, we are tailor-made for greatness. We are tailor-made to be masterpieces in this world. And each and every aspect of our lives need to reflect that. It's not about seasons. It's not about not the right time. Every time that is set for us is the right time. But if you're not focusing your thoughts, if you're not focusing your energy, you will forever be waiting for the right time to implement. And other people see that, and other people will take that chance. And every chance that's out there, whether it is yours or it's not, if it sees an opening and someone is walking towards, it won't say, no, this is not for you, this is for Thulani. Opportunities go for those who are always ready for them. And this is how we need to put our mindset towards whatever it is that we want. We must be willing to work. We must be willing to tailor make our surroundings. Our very essence and our very thought must be tailor made for what we want to achieve. And it is very important that every aspect of our lives need to reflect what we want, not where we currently are or what we are currently doing, what we want. We must always tailor make our present existence for our future. Because if you want to be a boss now, you can't be like, I want to be a boss. Okay, but then what do I do? Let me just sit there and wait for the opportunity. No. You research, you look for successful business people, you research how they found out, how they actually became to be successful, what they are doing, what is their strategy, what are the opportunities they always go for. You research. Every aspect of our lives requires the work, requires the research, requires the change in diet. We need to change our diet. If your diet is friends and you are in your element with friends, you will forever be making friendships. You will forever be in situations where you're socializing and that's all well and good if that's what you want. But if your diet is becoming a real estate agent and you're chilling with friends and you're forever talking about how things were when you were growing up, how are you going to become a real estate tycoon? You won't, because you are not tailor-making your surroundings to fit your goal. Every aspect of our lives, we need to be dedicated. We need to make sure that we change our diets to fit our goals. We need to make sure that our mindset are equipped to reach our goals. Every aspect of our life, there are no limitations. The limitations that are there are the ones we set for ourselves. And we always have this mindset of thinking that we have to be logical in order to achieve our goals. We don't have to be. We don't have to be reasonable. We don't have to be logical, because there's absolutely nothing that's hindering ourselves unless we actually implement, and we're the ones that's saying, okay, I don't think I can do this, or I don't think that all comes from you. But similarly, if you say nothing's going to stop me, nothing will stop you. You will achieve your goals regardless the circumstances, regardless how challenging things may seem. And this is what we need to actually come to grasp with. As long as we are dedicated and we are focused and we put in the work each and every single day, when you wake up, you know you're working towards your goal. When you go to sleep, you know you have set tasks there for the next day that will help you achieve your goals. Goals are there to be set and goals are there to be achieved, and nothing is stopping you unless you put those hurdles there for yourself. And you need to look at the diet that you have in place and see, does this diet complement my goals? Does this diet actually bring me closer to my goals? If not, what do I need to change? Where do I need to go? Who do I need to speak to? And that is okay. No man is an island. There are people here, and if someone says no, I'm not willing to help you, that's fine. There is always someone that's going to help you, whether it's someone you know, whether it's someone you do not know. But we need to focus on the diets that we have set in place right now. Are they for the now, or are they working towards our goals? Are they going to help us to achieve our goals? So going into this week, I encourage you to look into the diets that you have in place, to look into the mindset that you have in place. Is it all working towards you reaching your goals? Thank you so much for joining me for this live. Have an awesome week ahead. Have an awesome day. Thank you so much.